everything about myself. Before I knew it, I had men and women gathered around me. We sailed the seas for years. I have seen unspeakable things, Neha.
What? Do you think things were easy here?
Shall we drink then? To new beginnings. A wiping of the past and a chance to start again.
It's a nice dream, I suppose.
Now.
The infamous Maelstrom is dead. Very well done for 47. Just one target left. Let's bring this one home.
Hello? Anyone there? We've got a troublemaker.
Hello? You there? This shit's not over yet. Hey! Get your fucking head in the game!
Samajh gaya. I think I know what you mean.
If there's anyone out there, show yourself. I'm not the type of person you want to pull a prank on. Look sharp, jerk off. Nothing in my position, sir.
I love this way of life, don't you?
Must be an important meeting. Boss doesn't seem to do these sort of things. Who is she anyway?
I have no idea. Some wealthy heiress by the looks of it. She owns a building on the hill, and as far as I can tell, she doesn't really work. She's after her money there. Really. Whatever it is, he's got everyone guarding the place like it's full of gold.
He's just hiding in there now?
Yeah. Shah sent someone over to talk to him, but he refused to come down.
Seems rather silly. It's a big opportunity for him. Sure, Vanya Shah is a little scary, but...
Look, I'm sure
It appears Vanya Shah is in the market for a dress fit for a queen. She's sent after a local tailor, but for some reason the man refuses to cooperate. A man of your impeccable taste should be able to fill in perfectly for the tailor.
his reasons. He told us to say he was out of town, but I'm not sure the guy bought it, though.
Vanya Shah will hear of it. Mark my words.
Milaka, did you have any luck?
No, that tailor is impossible. I explained to his employee that Miss Shah wants to meet with him, but he claimed that the tailor wasn't available.
So you didn't just go inside and look?
God, you can do stuff like that. I'm sure Miss Shah will send someone with more hands-on experience than you. Make that damn man.
That's what happens when you drown all the others, I guess.
Almost there.
Excellent. Let's find out what kind of dress a woman like Vanya Shah wants. Shah wants a cerulean dress, 57. Perhaps you will be able to source a roll of the right fabric at the local cloth market.
Silk, cotton, linen, beautiful colors. Greetings. Hey, Taylor. Yeah, you. I'm talking to you. Hell no. Greetings, sir. Can I interest you in my fine wares? Cheap, durable cloth in many special colors. Sale on high-quality cotton twill.
How much are these?
Ah, you're back. Ah, my friend, you have chosen well. Now, we have the...
It's a deal.
Ah, good. Take any of the bundles, please. Just one, though. Great. Thank you. Come again. Silk, cotton.
It's you.
Hey, what's up?
Did you bring the cloth for Miss Shah?
Yes, I have it right here.
About bloody time. Come with me.
Oh, don't be alarmed, by the way. Miss Shah takes security very seriously, so the guards will search you. Not to worry.
If you want to pass, you need to be frisked first. Is that a problem? I'm not exactly enjoying this either, so just stay still and we'll be done soon.
Hey, how are you?
Okay, go on then.
Miss Shah has been dying to meet you. It's not wise to keep her waiting, you know.
I won't disappoint her then.
That is a good idea. She's not been happy with the other tailors. A word of warning. Just play along with her eccentricities. She can be rather dangerous.
Thank you. I'll do my best.
Good man. Do well and there will be a lot of money in it for you.
I know.
I understand. I know she can be, well, demanding.
Here we are. Just go through there.
My book is
Are you coming on to me? Because I don't want this.
I feel perhaps
Besides, I think those rumors about her murderous ways are so exaggerated.
in a financial situation.
Here we are. Just go through there, please. The Queen is waiting for you in the garden.
Provided the child lives so long.
That is the problem. Little Raji is not well.
5 years, Mr. Hussain.
Five
That
years.
is Vanya Shah,
Yes.
self-appointed queen of the Mumbai slums.
Servitude to your queen. For you and your wife. In exchange, I will take care of the bills for your new one until she is old enough to work the spinning mills. That is my offer, Mr. Hussain. Talk it over with your wife. I expect your acceptance tonight. Good day. The elusive tailor. Here at last. Let's have a look at the cloth you've chosen. I want to make sure the color is the right one.
Yes, of course. Here it is.
Excellent. Finally, some progress here. Come with me. I want you to take my measurements while you're here.
Smart work, 47. Shah will want to have privacy when measuring for the dress. I'll leave the final execution up to
Not
you.
authorized to enter, sir.
You there. Leave us. I want some privacy. Let's start the measuring right away. If you didn't bring a tape, I'm pretty certain one of the other tables left theirs behind. You can use that. They won't need it.
Confirmed kill on Vanya Shaw. Excellent work, 47. Mission completed. Time to find an exit.
Oh, hi.
Yes, just as you said. I told the guards by the rooftop tank to turn the water off. They didn't leave it.
Anyone see him?
Guy just disappeared.
What the hell is wrong, man?
It's me.
You there? Yeah, it's me. He's there, man.
Somebody's being a pain in the ass.
And that guy was definitely.
No one will touch this Yuka by tomorrow. Thank you.
You're gonna get killed, man! So move! Get out!
Okay, I got it.
Guess it was. Nah. Hey, you! What, are you lost or something? You're not allowed here, you know? You can't get away. Hey! I really need some help here.
Is something up or what?
There's a guy snooping around here where he's not supposed to. Can you help me?
Okay, I'll look into it, I guess.
I should get out of here.
Got a trespassing idiot to take care of.
What the hell are you doing here? Where is he? Where'd the little punk go? Did you see him?
Hey, I'm not a child.
Take him down! There! Take him down!
The elusive tailor. Here at last. Let's have a look at the cloth you've chosen. I want to make sure the color is the right one.
Yes, of course.
Excellent. Finally, some progress here. Come with me. I want you to take my measurements while you're here.
Smart work, 47. Shah will want to have privacy when measuring for the dress. I'll leave the final execution up to you.
You there. Leave us. I want some privacy. Let's start the measuring right away. If you didn't bring a tape, I'm pretty certain one of the other tailors left theirs behind. You can use that. They won't need it.
Confirmed kill on Vanya Shaw. Excellent work, 47. Mission completed. Time to find an exit.
Ah, you made it out alive.
Hello, my friend.
Have you seen Sanjay recently? He lost a small fortune to me in a poker game. A few nights ago.
You don't find this awkward? Because I find it very awkward.
According to records, this was a youth correctional facility until 1962, when the estate was overtaken by an obscure Soviet research fund, the Institute for Human Betterment.
Looks deserted.
The place was abandoned after a fire in '89. Then, only a few weeks ago, it was acquired by an anonymous investor using cryptocurrency. It has to be Lucas Gray.
He's here.
Be careful, 47. The breadcrumbs are almost too easy to follow. It could be a trap.
Not a trap. An invitation.
You came home. I knew you would. You've come a long way, 47. And even now, you don't remember.
This place.
This was our prison, where Father trained us, shaped us into killers for Providence. Now, you don't remember. They ripped it out of you, wiped it away, but I do. I remember everything.
You're a terrorist with nothing to lose. You'd say anything.
I know, it's difficult. You never miss your mark or question your function, but we made a pact. You and I. Do this, and we both lose.
There was an incident. That boy, he died.
He lived. Because of you. Don't you remember his name? You know this. Deep down, you know. What was his name?
Subject 6. Your name is Subject 6.
And what is our purpose?
To take them all down.
We were gonna tear it all down. The Institute, Providence, everyone who'd ever hurt us. We failed. The partners grew paranoid, made sure that Ortmeyer's children would never challenge them again. I'm the only one who got away unchanged. The only one left who remembers.
Ortmeyer was Providence.
Everything he did to us, everything he made us do, it all leads back to them.
I'm breaking more rules than I care to count, Mr. Gray. What's your play?
The partners hide behind a cloak of anonymity. Only one man knows their true identities. Your client, the top controller, the one they call the Constant. He is the key.
But he is untraceable. So what am I missing?
A man would come to the Institute. A man with a Providence pin. The first Constant. If we find him, if he's still alive, he's our way in.
You don't know who he is, but 47 does. That's what this reunion is all about.
Show them.
You're just gonna hand it over. Our one bargaining chip.
Olivia.
Fine. 47's memory was erased, irreversibly at the time. But after Ortmeyer's death, his estate was acquired by the Ether Corporation. And they made an antidote.
It's a long shot, I know.
This is not how it works. We don't just join the revolution. ICA is neutral. We don't take sides.
I hate to break it to you, lady, but neutrality is a side. It's the side of the status quo.
People have died. Civilians. You align yourself with terrorists, murderers.
Sometimes even monsters serve a purpose.
Look.
Enough. You have a choice. But I made mine a long time ago. I will finish what I started.
Subject 47. Most gifted of all my boys.
So you're the pick of the litter. Tell me about the incident.
The subject ran away. He and another boy. The instigator was punished accordingly.
As were all the neighbors.
My men did what needed to be done.
It won't happen again. Bring your house in order, Doctor. You won't like the alternative.
I remember who he is.
Gentlemen, let's go over the plan. The first constant is none other than Janus, the legendary Cold War spy master. A KGB senior officer and head of the 6th Column Special Branch at Lubyanka, Janus is a certified genius and expert of counterintelligence. He retired from the KGB in 1988 when he fell out of favor with the Kremlin and defected to the US. Shortly after, the Soviet Union collapsed. Now, it is unclear when Janus stepped down as the Constant, but since 2004, he has been a resident of a quiet community in suburban Vermont. Mr. Gray.
Right. So here's the catch. As an elite KGB agent, Janus was trained to withstand interrogation and torture. No amount of pressure will force him to disclose information he doesn't want to. Instead, we will need to search his home for clues. But if Providence learns of our presence, the game is up.
So we frame Janus, make Providence think he was the real Shadow client.
Correct. I will file a false ICA report, claiming to have traced a number of calls from Janus's house to the Institute in Romania. The case will seem clear. Mr. Grey was only a figurehead. Janus was pulling the strings all along. And by eliminating him, we will have neutralized the militia, once and for all.
However, for this subterfuge to work, you'll also need to deal with Janus's security detail. A Providence herald and former Secret Service agent by the name of Nolan Cassidy. Intel describes him as diligent and inquisitive, and we cannot risk that he contradicts our story to his employer.
Seems workable.
I certainly hope so. Everything depends on this next move, 47. You made this our fight. Now let's even the playing field. Whittleton Creek, Vermont. On the surface, a picture-perfect suburban dream. Wide roads, golden maple trees, and verdant lawns. Most residents here are white-collar professionals, ranging from university staff to government employees.
Most, but not all. Janus's unpresuming home is protected by a host of bodyguards, and intel shows that the fragile former constant rarely leaves the property.
Nolan Cassidy, on the other hand, roams the neighborhood streets. A recent arrival, the dutiful Providence Herald is busy making threat assessments and settling in with his security team.
Now remember, this is about more than just revenge. Janus is the key to bring down Providence. So get in there and find us a lead.
Good luck, 47. I've marked your map with several points of interest. We're running this mission with very little upfront intel, but these locations could provide clues to help you obtain the information we need. Good luck.
The Terminator guy who's working on Batty's house?
Same guy who just did Cassidy's, right?
Yeah. So, I let him use the green shipping container to store some chemicals. I asked him if it was poisonous, but he assured me that it was only a sleeping...
Apparently, there is a fumigator in town. He's working on a house belonging to a James Batty, and has previously been working on Cassidy's house. The fumigator has stored some of his chemicals, a strong sedative, in a container in a vacant lot near the creek. Sounds like this could be useful, 47.
Get this. He told me that he doesn't kill the bugs. He only sedates them so that he can set them free later.
Let me get this straight. He's an exterminator who cares about the lives of insects.
What a weirdo. I thought so too. But then, he told me this story about his pet cockroach, Pedro. It was genuinely a touching story. He was careful for and he afford to buy him a dog. But he found a cockroach in his room one day. He took care of it. Pedro lived in a shoebox. And he even made a little leash for him so he could take him walking. He did everything together. Until one day, he heard his mother scream from the kitchen where he had left his pet while he went to the bathroom. He rushed to the kitchen where he found Pedro under one of his mom's clothes.
Oh, great. Now I feel bad for all the roaches I've stepped on. you're trespassing, mister.
Yeah, Doc, I know. But this batty guy is driving me crazy. Every time he sees me, he comes out and wants to talk. And the problem is he just won't shut up. Always ranting about that damn lawsuit against Janus and waving piles of paper at me. As if I give a rat's ass about their problems. Let the judge sort it out. What do I want?
A lawsuit between Janus and a local resident. It might be just what we're looking for. Batty lives in number 432.
Just pick one. All right, Doc, sorry. I'm just stressing out here, okay? Please, do what you can, all right? And I'll talk later.
Janus is apparently engaged in a
Greetings,
civil
sir.
lawsuit with another resident of Whittleton Creek. James Batty, the plaintiff, wants Janus to stop his annual landing of a helicopter near the local creek. The lawsuit also mentions Nolan Cassidy and his unlawful surveillance around town. So Janus takes a helicopter trip once per year. I think we're onto something here, 47. 47? I think it would be beneficial to locate the unlawful surveillance mentioned in the lawsuit. Perhaps Nolan Cassidy's house would be a good place to start.
Poking around the backyard earlier.
A recording of some sort. The note mentions another house. Perhaps Cassidy is using one of the vacant buildings as a base of operations, 47. Cassidy looks to be a gun enthusiast. The room looks like it's outfitted with a lot of security and alarms. Nicely done, 47. This should keep things nice and quiet inside the house. Nolan Cassidy is down. Good work, 47. Janus awaits your attention.
Your house is so beautiful. I'm really
hi there.
impressed by all the wonderful things you have here. I wish my husband would let me have that much art inside the house. But he gets, well, he doesn't appreciate it the same way I do.
Well, Richard and I have similar interests, so it's really not that hard to get him to go along with my ideas. Although, I have to say, it's been challenging to find a good place for my old microfilm viewer. Right now, it's just collecting dust in the attic.
Microfilm? That's an interesting thing to collect.
Well, it's sort of a hobby that never really took off. Besides, I don't have any microfilm to play on the viewer anyway. I'm not sure I could find any either.
Well, Janus next door collects all kinds of ancient memorabilia. He might have a roll or tape or whatever it is that sort of thing uses. I'm sure he'd be delighted to lend you something.
That's very good
Back
to
in the
know.
day, Janus was known for his obsessive need to archive and keep memorabilia. If he has any microfilm in his house, it might contain something interesting.
Thanks so much for coming.
Her teacher said she performed it more beautifully than any. Hey, don't let me forget to email you about those cars I've been looking at. They're both a bit too flashy for a family man, I know, but
Say what? Hey, there's room for everybody here?
Richard, you are such a fool! How could you forget the class? All you have to do is never
Oh, yeah. So, the other day I accidentally asked Janus about that urn in the basement. Big mistake.
Haven't you learned anything yet? How long did he talk for?
Oh, can't really be sure. Zoned out a bit. It's not as bad as that time I used the gramophone for the house. Man, that tune kicked off some old memories. Long-ass stories. Dragged me down to the basement and showed me all this memorabilia.
You know how it works.
Interesting. Maybe you should try to spark some of those old stories, 47. Who knows what secrets Janus might reveal?
Well, I've learned my lesson, that's for sure.
I'm not exactly sure what that means, Mr. Janus, but yes, you have a road. Mark the board.
hey,
Okay.
Mister, you are currently trespassing in a restraint. Stop! If you don't stop, there'll be trouble.
Sir, you will need to follow me. Please comply and come along.
wait!
have a situation. Someone's taken a serious beating.
Command, you copy?
I have one down. Sir, I will... Hey!
The first annual gathering of the Ark Society. That rings a bell. If Janus was its founder, perhaps he's still attending these gatherings, 47. This could be valuable information indeed.
Janus. Cold War spy master and the first Providence constant. I wonder how much he remembers. How little he cares.
Where's that therapist? He should be here already. I swear if he's down by the creek feeding those ducks again. Hey! Any sign of that Lafayette guy yet? Never mind. Say, Gunther, did you see my photograph? The group photo from the first gathering?
No.
Janus is looking for an old group photo. It might be interesting to see who's on it.
I wish you people would clean up.
Helen, how are you today?
Oh, just fine, Janus, darling. It's Saturday, so I've been making a lot of muffins for the town. You know how I love to spoil everyone.
You would have made a good Soviet citizen, Helen. The West could use more people like you. Kind, benign, altruistic.
Oh, well, I don't know about all that. I just feel like giving something back to the community that has given me so much. Speaking of which, when are you coming over? Your robe is ready.
Ah, excellent. I'm still a little sore, but maybe later, if my muscles stop cramping so much.
I would love that.
Me too. Anyway, I will let you get on with your baking. I will call you again later, perhaps.
All right, darling.
Are the new suitcases here yet?
No, Mr. Janus. I believe they're still withheld by customs.
Back in the day, the customs officials knew not to touch any of my things.
Oh, diplomatic immunity has its advantages. Online shopping just isn't quite...
Yo, Mr. Bodyguard. What's up? Why aren't you listening to me? Are you deaf? Ah, bullcrap.
Alas, the actions of the first constant catch up with him. Death feels like an easy way out for a man like Janus. Still.
We are close now, gentlemen. Both targets are dead. One of Janus's old microfilms. It might contain important information. All you need now is to find a device to read it on.
Long night, eh?
Listen, I swear I have a license for it. I just don't bring it with me. You can't just confiscate my property. I need it to get rid of an aggressively invasive home. Poor old man's backyard. Calm down, gentlemen. Blow up the tunnel system so it collapses. Look it up on YouTube.
Sir, if the American police force look at YouTube sites, I'm pretty sure
Come on, Chester! Now that is what I like to see. I can't be arsed with this.
Finally.
Clearly, Janus is a meticulous man. This microfilm contains a lot of heavily redacted minutes from what appears to be a yearly event of some sort. Plenty of initials and project code names that don't ring any bells. Janus is mentioned by name throughout, however. This is a very important find, 47. Good work, 47. We now know Janus is meeting with the Constant at an event related to the Ark Society. And we have an approximate date as well. I think that's all we're going to get.
We're close to the finish line. It's time to end this.
All mission objectives are completed. 47, once you've left Whittleton Creek, I will notify Providence of our discovery.
In the meantime, we'll go over the clues you found. Once we've located the Constant, we'll make our final move.
You make it sound so easy.
The Ark Society. One of Providence's more obscure outfits.
I've heard whispers. A survivalist club for the global elite. Billionaires preparing for a global collapse. And now we know the Constant will attend their next gathering. So where is it?
That's the catch. The report is redacted. No names, no location.
So it's a dead end. I can't track them, not without ICA backup.
Now, I'm no big shot analyst, but it seems to me Janus was the Ark Society's founder, so chances are they'll want to pay their respects in private.
Track the coffin. Worth a shot.
You all right?
It comes back in flashes. Fear, anger, but like it happened to someone else.
Your gift and your curse. What they did to you. Well, I spent a long time feeling guilty about that. Now, I wonder who got the better deal.
Yes. Found something.
What are we looking at?
The ass end of nowhere. But this is where Janus's remains were shipped to. Our choice for a final resting place, wouldn't you say?
Not bad. So we stake it out. Await the next gathering. Then we waltz in and kidnap one of the world's most powerful men. Without ICA backup.
Like I said, it's a long shot.
We'll take it.
Good evening, 47. Your destination is Sapienza, Italy. Your target is Marco Abbiati, a wealthy businessman returning to his hometown to run for mayor. A snake-tongued, right-wing populist with mafia ties and money to burn, Abbiati is already comfortably ahead in the polls. However, beneath his silk suits, Abbiati is a callous thug, and organized crime is certain to follow in his wake. Our client, the renowned bioengineer Silvio Caruso, sees Abbiati as a threat, not just to his ancestral town, but the entire country, and he has asked us to dispose of this would-be patrician. I will leave you to prepare. Marco Abbiati is throwing a political rally at the beach to gain young voters, and getting close to him unnoticed might prove difficult, so pay attention. Men like Abbiati always have private scores to settle, away from the public eye. Good luck, 47.
Right it? Yes. Perfect. I don't like this guy at all, and yet, you know,
Yeah. No. Hello. Positioning in on the square.
That is your target, Marco Abbiati.
ciao bella. What lovely I don't care for the details. Just give me the best. What more can a man ask for? You, step aside now.
Abbiati, eager to play man of the people, is throwing a political rally for Sapienza's young.
Thank you. I'm sure I'll have your vote. Ooh, there he
Oh, boy, that's not good. Hey, I, need to take a leak.
Again.
Yeah, so? You want me to just do it here?
No.
Alright. Then D-bag cover.
Don't be long, okay?
Huh?
La festa è finita. Spengo la luce nelle sale e esco fuori. Tutti gli ospiti se ne sono andati. Solo la luna mi fa compagnia. Ci provo di non pensare a te. Sapendo che sarà vita perdevo te. Giro con gli occhi chiusi